I think the first and foremost thing that I would say is for girls to finish high school. I do not encourage girls to not finish high school and go modeling on the international scale, because if your career doesn't work out, and we can't all be lucky enough to be as fantastic as Candace Swanepoel and have careers as great as that, you need a backup plan. And you can always go back to university if you finish high school. But if you don't, then you'll really have a problem. And the other thing is, if you do get into modeling, is to not take it personally. You know, you might not fit with every brand, but there's going to be brands that will fit with you, and it's not a personal attack on your character. I must admit that sometimes it's difficult to model with the shape that I have. It's much more fashionable these days to have a sort of more fashion-shaped body. But you know, I think like I said, there's a different market for different people, and I think you're not really competing with each other. You actually just have to carve out your own brand as to what you're working with and what you want to portray. Personally, my body is just shaped towards a more 50s style shaped body. Even if I'm skinnier, it's just the way I look. And I like that way. I don't want to change that, and I want to encourage other women to be comfortable with their body and what they've given. I think sometimes in some of the smaller cities and communities, they sort of don't really understand why white people come from South Africa. But that's, that's kind of funny. I just laugh about that. But I miss South Africa terribly, and I miss the way that we do things, and just that sort of the braais and that kind of warmth that we have back home that sometimes is lacking in other countries, not just America, but all over.